To the fine citizens of Williamson, Inc., welcome to the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 recap. And we are here live on location in Phoenix, where the Final Four is being held, and look at it in all of its glory. We are here to give you all the intense action that went down, and most importantly, see what happened in your pool. So without further ado, let's check out what happened on your second weekend in the tournament.
4 more teams primed to make their move from sweet to elite.
And the Alabama Crimson Tide will roll into the Final Four.
UConn Huskies are going back to the Final Four to defend their title.
All right, for those of us who worried that the tournament was going to get all chalky on us, never fear. The Final Four is here, and it's not what you thought it was going to be. We've got a team going to the Final Four for the first time ever. Alabama, 4 seed. Unreal journey to get there. We've got 2 teams that haven't been to the Final Four since the 1980s in NC State, an 11 seed, and the number 1 seed, Purdue. And then we've got juggernaut UConn steamrolling their way through the bracket to get to their repeat back-to-back Final Fours. They look unbeatable. I don't know who's going to take them down. But I will say, if you haven't seen DJ Burns, check this dude out. It is his world, and we are just living in it.
All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's check what's most important, and that's your leaderboard. So, going into the Final Four and the championship game, here is your final leaderboard. We got PC Tom 25 of Zaitlin Sotheby's, followed by Hannah Shellnut of Shellnut Insurance. Then Where's George with Promotions by George. Great name, love it, to the point. We got Prestige Worldwide, Capital Insurance. We got Nashville Bama fan of Gresham Smith. Zip of Williamson Inc., the host. We got Matt Fitterer of the City of Spring Hill, followed by Rick G., your reigning champ from Columbia State Community College. Then we got Mark Perrette of Nissan, and then rounding out your top 10, we have Scott Piper of the Williamson County Animal Center. Great top 10 as we head into the Final Four and championship rounds. Let's go.
Kind of crazy to see some folks with Arizona as their champions still in your top 10.
Still alive.
Pretty wild tournament. They went out pretty early. Let's hand out some first badges here, okay? We've got the Karma badge. That's right. Karma is your boyfriend. Karma is a cat purring in your lap. JL Summy is getting this badge. Janet, she was near the top of the leaderboard. She was crushing it in the first 2 rounds. She was tied for second place. She only got 2 more games right the rest of the tournament. I think she was talking a little trash, got a little high and mighty, started clearing out space on her desk for her trophy, and Karma came back to bite her, okay? 2 elite teams, that's all she got, 2 Elite 8. She got Tennessee and Illinois, and after that, nothing. So Janet, the trash talk, coming back to bite you a little bit. That's called karma, my friend.
Also makes me think of that JT song, what goes around, goes around, goes around, all the way back around. By the way, it's like a 10-minute song when it just goes like the musical interlude at the end. Anyway, we digress.
Fantastic.
All right.
You should listen to it all.
It is a great jam. All right, so kind of on the flip side, going from Karma, let's channel our LL Cool J, shall we, and say, Mama's gonna say knock you out because don't call it a comeback. Where's George? All right, great question again. Promotions by George. So in the beginning, you were kind of wondering where he was because he was very average first couple rounds. You know, he was kind of hanging around in 20th place. But he had 4 in the Elite 8, which was the most in this pool, and he still had 2 Final Four teams correct. Now he's sitting in the top 3 and still has UConn and Purdue. So Mama gonna say knock you out. Don't call it a comeback because Where's George is here for the party.
That's right. He's been hiding in plain sight, apparently.
With his hoodie on.
With his hoodie on, that's right. Grab that mic, George. All right, our next badge. Everyone hates sitting in the middle seat in the airplane, and the middle seat badge is going to go to Emily Largen. Emily is hanging out in the middle of this pool. She's got people sleeping on her from the bottom of the pool, people sleeping on her from the top of the pool, trying to steal her pretzel snacks. She's not happy about it, but we wanted to highlight Emily because she's had a pretty middling performance. She's hanging out in 27th place. Not a great spot to be in. She's only got 2 Elite 8 teams and 1 of her Final Four teams. However, she does have UConn winning, and if they do, she can jump to the top half of the bracket. Not top 10, but top half of the bracket. She's got 100 points. So it's a very middling bracket, but she's still got some points remaining there. She can advance her status a little bit if UConn does what we all think they probably will do. Emily, sorry, you're stuck in the middle row. Maybe this plane's about to land though, and you're gonna move on up.
Maybe. I love how you kept her in check. She could get into the top 3, but not number 1. Like not
Top half. Yeah, not top 10.
Let's
Top
just
half.
put you in check there, just so you know.
Don't get cocky on us, Emily.
All right. So now the Final Four is set. Everyone, at the beginning of the tournament, always trying to see how many Final Four teams you can get correct. So this year, we are highlighting those who got the most Final Four teams picked correctly. And this year, we had someone who had 3 proper, correct, amazing Final Four team picks. So you got to give it up to PC Tom 25, rocking our golden trio badge. That's right. We all love some Harry Potter. You got Hermione, you got Ron, you got Harry. That's the UConn, Bama, and Purdue of this tournament. So congratulations, PC Tom 25. Considering last season, most people got 1, if any, when it was wild. To get 3 this year, spectacular. You have 2 1s, an 11 in there, and a 4. So to get 3 of those, great job. Maybe using your wand to create some magic to get those picks right, but you did it, and now you got the golden trio badge.
I think Bama is the Ron Weasley of this bunch.
Obviously it's red. That was a setup right there.
Now, if you two don't mind, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
For more than one reason.
NC State's also red. I don't know. Definitely Ron.
Anyway.
I mean, Harry's UConn. That's just, let's be honest.
Very obviously. Okay, so on the opposite end of the spectrum, we got to highlight the folks who got 0 Final Four teams correct, and they are confused. They're walking in late to this thing and saying, What happened? What did I miss? How did this all happen? I was gone for like 5 seconds. And that's going to be JL Summy, who we highlighted already, got too cocky, Mel, Suze, Colin Gavick, Tom Law, and Jenna from the block. We gave Jenna enough grief last time. We'll leave her alone this time. But these folks got none of their Final Four teams correct. It was a tough year. There were 2 1s in there. I kind of feel like maybe we could have gotten at least one of the Final Four teams.
The wrong ones.
It's all right. These people didn't have like terrible Final Fours. No. They just didn't pick the right ones. What are you going to do?
But that's right. They didn't have terrible ones. They just didn't get any.
They didn't get any of them right.
Definition, that's not great, but we appreciate the effort. I love when you say like I was gone for 5 seconds. It kind of just reminds me of that Community episode where Troy went to go get the pizza, then he comes back, everybody's on fire, someone got shot. Like, or it's just you're sitting in the bar and that dog gif. This is fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. I'm okay with this.
But Williamson Inc., the Final Four is set, and it is coming down to the wire in your pool, and we cannot wait to see who will be reigning supreme. Will it be your reigning champ, Rick G? He still has UConn. We don't know. So much more excitement to come. So we'll be rocking in here in Phoenix, waiting for the excitement and for us to crown a champion. So until next time, the Pool Boys are